If you are committed, you are really committed to getting fit, to losing weight, and living a sustainable weight loss lifestyle, then you need to stop watching influencers who are fat themselves. So on this channel, I'm always lean, and I believe, it's my personal opinion, that if a person on the internet is sharing a health and fitness based lifestyle, so that might be a health and fitness and cycling based lifestyle, they are incompetent. If they are themselves overweight and fat and getting more and more fat, they are, I would believe, in my personal opinion, they're incompetent, and I would say negligent. So I'm always lean, and therefore I know that the information that I'm giving is right, because I'm a human being just like you watching this video. So that means the lifestyle that I'm promoting and living myself works for sustainable weight loss and always being lean and healthy. So I promote a vegan, high sugar, low fat, low protein lifestyle, and I'm choosing with my life to firstly live a lifestyle that allows me to be lean and healthy, and then inspiring other people by going, look, I'm always lean, I'm always fit. There is an answer to essentially the problems of the 21st century. So for most people, the main problem for them, other than money worries, is always being fat and sick. So worrying about type 2 diabetes or obesity and getting more and more fat and sick the older they get, regardless of how much exercise they do. So most people who are cycling, if you're watching this, you're a cyclist, most people who cycle are overweight, some obese, even though for you, if you're watching this and you're obese or over fat or overweight, you're cycling a lot, but you're not losing weight, because most people eat the same way, so eat foods that are unfit for human consumption and therefore making you unfit. So a high fat, high protein animal product. So you have meat at the center of your life and high fat at the center of your life. You shouldn't wonder, there shouldn't be a mystery to why you're struggling with your health. So vegan, high sugar, low fat, low protein is the way to go. And I'm a human being. I eat unlimited amounts of calories. I eat unlimited carbohydrate calories, at least 500 grams of carbohydrate a day. I limit my fat and protein intake. And when I say I limit, I eat as much of the foods as I recommend, because the foods that I eat are foods that are fit for human beings. So yes, if you go around in your car, you'll be fat, okay? So that's one thing. So if you have the car and meat and fat and protein at the center of your life, you will look like someone who has the car and meat and fat and protein at the center of your life. You'll be fat and you'll be unfit. So stop watching people who are themselves fat and then saying that they are health and fitness influencers, because they are choosing, okay? It's a choice to be fat, because whenever I might tune in and watch what they have to say, it's just, maybe if they're middle-aged, for example, you have to live long enough to accumulate the fat on your body. So generally, as you get older, you get fatter, because you don't change your lifestyle. You just do the same thing every day, like what most people do. Most people are just doing the same thing every day, getting fatter and sicker. Wow, that was a big deal, wasn't it? So yes, it's a choice. So yes, if you just want to watch other people that look like you, so you're fat, they're fat and sick as well. So I say fat and sick because if you're fat, you're sick. Okay, so being overweight and obese. So being obese, this is what would be linked to other chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes and early death essentially. So yeah, it's like I see with coffee, when people they walk around with coffee and everyone else is doing something that's bad for your health. So drinking coffee is bad for your health. But because everyone's doing it, it looks normal. So if everyone is just fat, and then therefore if most people are fat, and then people are stepping into the internet and going, look, I'm fat, everyone else is fat, so therefore it must be okay. Oh, it's funny, isn't it? Well, it's not, because I think that then is destroying your life, because these other people who are choosing to be fat and then to essentially substantiate their behavior or give themselves a pat on the back for behaving badly is negligence, gross negligence, or whatever you want to call it. You know, they're destroying your life by just saying it's fine. And they don't even have to say words, it's just the implied nature of seeing someone in video after video after video, or in the description, or the way that they describe themselves as always being fat and then maybe getting fatter and fatter. It's just saying to other people it's fine to be fat. So you need to understand that on this channel I have principles and morals, and that's also shows through being vegan as well. So I don't pay for animal abuse, and therefore because there's rare channels like mine where they think where I think, what are the consequences of my actions? So if I show myself being fat and I show what I eat maybe, and I just always say, yeah, I'm fat, and then thousands or maybe millions of people watch that and they think, oh, that's fine, I should be fat, or it's fine to be fat. Well, yes, you can do what you want with your life, but if you want to be inspired to actually get lean and healthy, then it doesn't start by watching someone else that just looks like you, because guess what? You'll just look like them. So if you want to join the weight loss lifestyle, which is vegan, low fat, low protein, high sugar, then like and subscribe to get lean for life. And I'm here to inspire people not to get fat, and not just to give up on life because they don't think they're worth it, or they have some sort of mental issue where they don't see the value in their own life. You know, then I'm here, and then if you can do what you want with your life, if you want to stay fat and sick like most people are, then you can do that. But I don't think that's the right thing to do, because life is short. Okay, it's here and then it's gone, and you're within that time frame that you have, you're getting older. Okay, every day you are the oldest you've ever been. So why not always be, rather than being fatter and older every day, why not be, yeah, you can't do anything about being older every day. Okay, there's nothing will change that you have 100 years, and then the fatter and sicker you get, the less of those 100 years you get. Why not, instead of being fatter and older every day, why not be lean every day and not as old as you've ever been? So you can't do anything about getting older. Every day is the oldest you've ever been. But why be the fattest you've ever been every day? There's no competition, okay? There's no top marks for being the fattest, always being the fattest. If you're fat and sick, you'll just shorten your life expectancy. You'll live a lower life quality. You won't enjoy life as much as you could if you were lean and fit and didn't worry about what other people thought of you. You don't worry about what to eat. You don't need to worry about calories. So there is an alternative. And yeah, if you realize what I am, what my channel is, and yes, that 1% of people will, yes, it'll click in their mind and they'll realize who I am. If you're religious, you might see me as your God-given angel, but otherwise I'm here to help. And no, I'm not going to get fat and then go, look, isn't this great? Yeah, be fat, that's fine if you want to be fat. Well, I don't think it is fine to be fat, because You're destroying you're destroying yourself, you're destroying your health, and you don't need to. It's a choice. I eat unlimited amounts of the foods I eat. I never count calories. In fact, I'm always the leanest person in the room, but I'm the person who's always eating the most. So you can actually eat more, okay, on the foods and the lifestyle that I share. You can eat more, okay? No calorie restriction. So that's the thing. You can do all of the things that you would want to do. You can eat pizza, you can eat ice cream, you can have sweets, you can have sugary drinks if you want them. You can do all of the things that you think that you might lose if you choose not to be fat. And in fact, you can eat more on the foods I recommend. So I'm doing everything that you might be as a fat person or overweight person. I'm doing it. I'm doing that part that you say that you might fear losing, eating. I could probably out eat you, okay? So, yeah, there's an alternative just to following the confirmation bias of, oh yeah, well, everyone's doing it, that means it's fine, okay? So if you want to get to the top of the hills and stop being fat and sick and struggling at the bottom of the hill, then like and subscribe. Hope you enjoy the video. I've got other series on the channel showing the foods that I eat. Yeah, I enjoy eating. I enjoy eating probably more than anyone who's fat, because I don't have this mental struggle where, oh, I need to worry about my calories, or I'm eating too much. I don't have that. I enjoy eating. And yeah, if I have maybe an emotional worry, the bike is amazing for releasing those stresses in your mind. And then you don't also get the stress of worrying about, well, sugar's making me fat. Okay, well, sugar is the primary energy system. So sugar fuels every cell in the human body. And fat, well, fat makes you fat. And protein, yeah, if you want to eat like a bodybuilder, get big, then eat protein. But if you want to be lean, and for example, white rice is a food I recommend. If you want to look like a lean Asian person, so 1 billion rice eaters are lean, but 1 billion people who live off high fat, high protein KFC or McDonald's, guess what? You'll be fat. So food is not food if you're eating foods that are unfit for human beings. Whereas I recommend foods that are fit for human beings, and therefore you can get fit and healthy. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for your time. And get inspired. That's what I'm here for. Get inspired to get fit and healthy, and then inspire other people to get fit and healthy. So that's why I think people who are fat and continuing to get fat and more fat in social media channels are the opposite of inspiration. Look at that. From sea to mountaintop, all in one day.